You know, I think young kids are getting tricked right now and think just because it's a technology boom and just because they understand it, that they have this great advantage over 45-year-old executors. It's audacity, which I love. Channeled properly, it gives them the lack of fear to do things. So I really don't talk a lot about it because I don't want to stop it because I think it's their greatest gift as well. But I think it's patience, I think it's lack of experience, and the biggest one is lack of talent. Every young kid thinks they're entitled to be an entrepreneur now. It's the cool thing. Truth is, it's not gonna work out. Like, it just isn't. The math doesn't work out. Like, 98% of the people that are starting startups are gonna lose. And again, the reason I started with the economic growth of the globe is keeping a fake entrepreneur alive. Most of your friends that in their 20s that have businesses aren't actually making money if they're in tech. They've raised capital and they're losing money every month. That's ultimately something that doesn't work out.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back. Today is Tuesday, February 5th, 2019. And happy Chinese New Year's. Happy Chinese New Year's. Hey guys, before I get started today, I just want to give everybody out there a shout out, a huge shout out for the comments on yesterday's video. Seriously, it was cool. I really enjoy the fact that you guys enjoy me walking around my new city, walking around Mérida, walking around Mexico, and showing you guys around. I really do plan to show you guys a lot more of Mérida and the surrounding areas as the year goes on. Again, it's only February, but we have a lot to explore. Real quick, I dropped something. Lambo will keep you company. Anyway, so yeah, I'm actually kind of seeing somebody a little bit right now, so hopefully, well not hopefully, the plan is, you know, to be going out with her a lot more and get me out of my fucking shell, because I work a lot, guys. You know, as you guys already know, I'm fucking hardcore like Gary Vee. I'm all about, you know, maximizing all of my freaking time like I tell you guys to do. So, you know, to me, it's like, yeah, I have a lot of free time, you know? If I wanted to, I could just go and go to the beach and go and do a bunch of fucking crazy shit all the time. But the reality is that, to me, it's I can do that anytime. By the way, there's a lot of clouds and shit. I apologize for the lighting today. It might seem like, I don't want to put it on automatic because it's gonna be even worse. But the point is that but pretty soon I'm gonna be, you know, just showing you guys a lot more and filming a lot more because I enjoy showing you guys everything. Look, at the end of the day, remember, I'm an original vlogger. I'm a film buff. I love making, you know, vlogs and little mini films and photography and all that shit. So I want to share a lot of that with you. It's just so happened that crypto and technology, you know, they are my hobbies. I love, you know, all that shit. I really do. So that's why I have this stuff. Plus, I love to talk. I mean, you already get, you guys can get an idea as to why I do what I do. But at the end of the day, what I really love to do is, you know, the videos that you guys are enjoying so much. So, you know, the fact that you guys are enjoying them, and it's just encouraging me to make more and more and more of those and show you guys even more. And again, you know, have a different mix of videos. Sometimes I'm talking about crypto, tech, politics and shit like that. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm just talking about architecture and art and my neighborhood or whatever and stuff like that. All right, hold on, guys. I'm gonna see if I can make this automatic. See if it'll help. Is that helping? Doesn't seem like it's helping. Seems like it's making it worse. Hold on a second. Let me turn on some lights. Let me see, is that better? Is this better? It's still not better, see? This is why, by the way, yeah, so like, you know, we're doing a little behind the scenes here. We're just playing with the lighting. So I love my professional camera, don't get me wrong, but as you guys can see, it's a little bit harder to function with and use. So the fact that I rediscovered the fact that I have my GoPro and I can just, you know, work with that and use that. Anyways, I love talking to you guys. As you guys can see, I can just turn on the camera and just talk. But you guys are tuning in for a different reason. You guys are tuning in because whatever the fuck it is you saw in today's title, which is, what are we talking about today? Oh, that's right, we're talking about Chinese New Year. So, guys, even though last year was a fucking disaster, and we've been having, you know, several disastrous years, it seems like the year of the pig, the year of the Earth pig specifically, because that's where we're at now. This is the year of the Earth pig, is going to be full of abundance, full of awesome, full of fun, full of just greatness. It's gonna be, look, how about this? I did a little bit of research on Chinese New Year. It was a little hard, by the way. It was mostly in Chinese. I don't speak too much Chinese, you know, ting tong ting ting, that's it, you know, other than that. Anyways, I don't even know what I said. It's full of abundance in a lot of areas of one's life. Pretty much every sign out there. I think the only sign that is not going to have a good year is the pig itself. Because usually when you are in your birth year, let's say I'm a rooster, so in the year of the rooster, 2017, it was a fucking disaster for me. When we're looking and doing research on this shit, I was like realizing, oh crap, no wonder 2017 was such a disaster. I was riding on a high for years and years and years, and as soon as 2017 hit, it was fucking, every day was a disaster. If you guys know my past, my recent past, you know, with all my troubles in the US and all that shit, that's when everything happened. FYI. So just, you know, caveat out there, if you are a pig in the Chinese zodiac, you know, probably stay indoors for the rest of the year. Probably not. You know, I'm just saying, they're going to happen anyway. You got to just deal with life and go through life no matter what. With the bad always comes the good. You just got to know how to embrace it, and it's going to come anyway, you know, no matter what. You can't run away from this shit. So, anyways, the point is that pretty much every other zodiac sign in the Chinese zodiac this year, that's all of you guys, all of us. We're gonna have a monster year. It's supposed to be a year of abundance. By the way, fucking battery's about to die. I have horrible timing today with the fucking camera. But anyway, it's supposed to be a major year of abundance in all areas, in a lot of areas, and in knowledge. You know, so so this year would be, you know, it's a great year to be expanding your mind. You know, you're gonna be learning a lot more than usual. You'll be doing a lot better when it comes to that aspect of your life. When it comes to romance, when it comes to a bunch of shit, when it comes to networking, when it comes to all kinds of things like that. And you know, if you kind of just start analyzing a little bit of the things that I've said already before, you know, in the last months, and things that I say a lot, you know, that's kind of like what I was telling a lot of you guys as to what 2019 was going to be. It was going to be probably a bear market, but if you stick in the crypto space, one form or another, or if you forget crypto, if you just decide to do whatever it is you want to do, meaning like, oh, I want to be a photographer, or I want to be a chef, or I want to make my own YouTube channel, or I want to, this is the time to do it. These are the times to really do it. And you might not get a chance like this ever again. That's the thing. I love the Chinese zodiac. It's really pretty good. It's really cool, and it's really pretty accurate on a lot of things. So the point I'm making with all that is the fact that 2019 is going to be a great fucking year. Now, with that being said, you know, they were also saying that it's going to be a year of abundance, and when it comes to wealth and wealth creation and wealth. Now, let's go back to Gregory Mannarino, or let's go back to what I talk about when we talk about hyperinflation. Let's talk about all of these things. You see how it all makes sense now? I mean, literally, not only is the Zodiac and a bunch of other shit telling us that we're going to be going through this, but the numbers and, you know, what's really going out there, you know, the fake, phony, and false markets, the government, all that, you know, everything is pointing in that direction. So we're going to be seeing hyperinflation. If you know how to play your cards right, you can make a lot of fucking money, okay, and so on and so forth. So for example, if I were you guys and you guys are traders and you guys like, fuck, this market sucks, you know what I would do if I were you? I would fucking cash out. I would go visit Gregory Mannarino. By the way, if you don't know who the fuck he is, the links are at the bottom. He is one of the links that I put in every single fucking video, you know, at the bottom of the research, you know, in the description of my video. Check him out. He just said on Friday that he is now giving everything away for free. By the way, he always gives everything away for free, but there are a few things that he was selling, you know, just a few things in order how to really work the markets. Okay? Anyways, now he's giving everything away for free because he's already at a point, you know, of exhaustion, like a lot of us in this space. But he's not stupid either. He's like, well, fuck it. If nothing's gonna change and this government sucks and the whole fucking thing sucks, you know, at the very least, what I'm gonna fucking do is tear the face off of this market. What does that mean? He's like, well, it's pretty easy. You know, it's not that difficult to know what that means. It's like, listen, if the markets, if the government, if every single fucking thing is saying, hey, we're gonna keep, the stock market is gonna keep going up and up and up and up and up and up, then it's very easy to fucking bet, you know what I mean, on the stock market. So for example, if you already know what's gonna happen tomorrow, then it's gonna go up, and the next day it's gonna go up and up and up, it's very easy to invest in this market. And if you know the proper tools, like Gregory Mannarino or others, but I will go with Gregory Mannarino. He is my #1 choice when it comes to this shit because he gives it all away for free, and every day he fucking puts out there, look, these are the moves I made. And so he not only is he almost like 99% right, but he is accountable for when he's wrong, and he knows how to, and he tells you how to fix it and all this other shit. But anyways, it's pretty much making money. The reason I don't do that, there's a lot of reasons why I don't involve myself. And I cannot involve myself with those markets in that situation at the moment. If not, I would be, and I'd be fucking maximizing that as much as possible to make money. But again, guys, any one of you guys out there that has any kind of leverage in order to do these things, do it. Just fucking do it. Get out of the crypto markets for a bit, okay? Remember, crypto, especially Bitcoin, all right, or Litecoin or whatever you're using, it's like holding gold and silver and that kind of a commodity. So it's the same thing. You know, I would still hold my gold, still hold my silver, still hold some Bitcoin, still hold some Litecoin, put them in a fucking treasure, in a fucking safe, stick them somewhere, and then the money that you're gonna be playing with, whatever you're trading crypto with, well, then start trading the stock market. And again, it's not really rocket science, really. It's like, you know, how these things work. It's like, okay, you pick a stock, or I mean a market, you know, the stock market, and say, okay, I think that in the next 30 days it's gonna go up more than it's gonna go down. And that's it. And then you just place your fucking bet and you ride it out. And you can come out anytime. So like, for example, let's say that I bet, like Gregory Mannarino explains it better, but let's say that I'm gonna bet that in the next 30 days it's gonna be a positive instead of a negative, and you put $100 down. Well, literally, every day after you put the bet down, you can take it out whenever. So if you're betting that the stock market's gonna go up like we see it is, no matter what, you know, through hyperinflation, QE, a million things, okay? Then you're just winning the bet. So like every single fucking day that you're sitting on it, you're making money. You're making money. You're making money until you decide, okay, you know what, I'm gonna pull out, and then you pull out and, you know, you cash out, and then you put the bet again. You know, you don't short this market. This is a never short this market, you know. Don't short this market until there's reasons to short it. Even after, you know, we saw all this downturn all the way from October through December through the beginning of January, and I was even saying, oh yeah, we're gonna see a crash at the end of the year. We're gonna see a crash at the end, you know. It's still, I was very, you know, hold on to your horses type of shit. It's like, yeah, that's where the way it's looking, but at the same time, hey, we could see a major reversal like that, and we have. You know, it's like you can predict this shit so fucking easily, just like you can predict the fucking Patriots were gonna fucking win the other day, right? No one predicted how fucking boring it was gonna be, but whatever, that happened. So, you know, let's come full circle. You know, this is the year of the pig, you know, and meaning that since it's a year of the pig, this is the year for you out there, whoever the fuck you are, you know, to grab the fucking pig by the fucking pig ears, and ride this shit all the way to the bank, okay? Literally, okay? And again, you are your own bank, so you're not running towards, you know what I'm saying? And then whenever, and everything in your life, okay? Like, you know, seriously, go out for more adventures, go out and live your life, you know, take greater chances, and so on and so forth. But live life, you know, like for reals. There's a lot of abundance coming our way, and we can see it. It's all about the mentality too. It's all about how you fucking deal with these things mentally. If you're fucking, you know, negative and this sucks, oh my god, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, it's never gonna happen, whatever, we're gonna see a crash, you know, the government sucks, this sucks, this, then yeah, you know, everything's gonna suck for you. But if you take everything with a positive attitude, very optimistic, and so on and so forth, then it's gonna be a complete opposite. And especially, it's like, listen, everyone will Everyone is capable of losing the game, especially when you don't know the rules. But if you know the rules and you educate yourself on the rules, then you can play the fucking game with everybody else. Okay? The reason that there's a lot of losers out there, like us, you know, not us, but you know, there's a lot of losers out there, meaning a lot of the population's losers, is because they don't know the rules. We don't know the rules. But this is why I do what I do with my channel, you know? I'm here to show you guys, at least expose to you guys the rules a little bit. Show you guys some of the rules. And not just show you the rules, but show you books or show you, you know, places where you can really, you know, study these rules, really make money with these rules, really, you know, you already know what's up. Take advantage of what's going on. Instead of being taken advantage of, you can take advantage of everything that's going on. Seriously, there's no reason to cry. There's no reason to anything. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to put a Gary Vee video here at the end of this video today because I saw this the other day and I just thought it was very, very important, and I think that a lot of people should listen to it, and I encourage you guys to listen to it. So at the end of my video, you're going to be seeing Gary Vee, you know, for like 10-15 minutes or whatever, dropping fucking knowledge in your asses, all right? And you know, a lot of the stuff that I fucking say, only remember, he says it from a different angle perspective, but it's essentially the same thing. Same thing as a Chinese. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Little technical battery difficulties there, technical issues. But we're back now. But as I was saying, no wait, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But like I was fucking saying, at the end of the day, let's just bring this fucking full circle. Now, let's talk a little bit more about what's happening with technology and what's happening on a daily basis with all of us. You know, listen, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. Not just on YouTube, but other, you know, and other places. And I'm fully aware of censorship. I'm fully aware of what's going on. I've been educating myself more on this. I've been educating myself more on, you know, how to make better videos and do better stuff for you guys. I watched and listened to the Joe Rogan and Jack Dorsey interview. By the way, before I even go into that, there was a lot of backlash and flack on Joe Rogan for this interview for not grilling Jack Dorsey enough, which I thought was weird because I thought it was a really good interview, but I understand as well what people meant by grilling. But again, just to add a little bit to this, you know, the interview was only a couple days ago. The backlash happened in the last several days, and now Joe Rogan this morning, you know, said that he already spoke to Jack Dorsey, and Jack Dorsey wants to come on again and do another fucking interview. So listen, that speaks fucking volumes, okay, for anyone out there. I don't care. Like what people have to say, you know, like people that stick to their guns no matter what and never open their fucking minds, I don't like to deal with, you know. I'm hard-headed as fuck a lot of times, I get it, but you gotta be able to have the ability to open up your mind and think outside the box and really see what the fuck is going on and so on and so forth. So for example, when I heard the Joe Rogan and Jack Dorsey interview, I thought it was great. He was talking a lot about decentralization, the blockchain, making Twitter decentralized. You know, talked about the Cash App, you know, banking the unbanked. You know, just everything he was saying was great. You know, there was a couple things here and there I did not like when talking about censorship, when talking about certain things like that, the algorithms and shit like that. But I'm not stupid. If you read between the lines, all he was saying is like, listen, right now, the government is forcing me to do XYZ, but I and my people are building the infrastructure so that we become decentralized, not just here, but in other areas, so that we don't have to deal with that problem anymore. Again, most people don't even fucking know what Bitcoin, blockchain technology, what all this shit really is. So of course they have no fucking idea what the fuck he was meaning when he was talking about this shit. But if you out there, which I think a lot of you guys do, know a lot about what this technology represents, what it means, how it's going to help humanity, help us all, and so on and so forth. Listen, that's the kind of talk that you want out of Zuckerberg. That's the kind of talk that you want out of a lot of these other individuals, you know? So fuck it, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a fan of Zucks, I'm not a fan of other people, but I'm a big fan of Dorsey, and these are the reasons why. I'm not a fucking fanboy, but I'm just, remember, you got to remember the waters that they're traversing out there. If there's people out there that are still, you know, holding on to their guns, you know, in the sense of like, not holding on to their guns, by the way, stick to your guns, hold your guns. Second Amendment, all good, yes. What I mean is like sticking to the guns of, like, let's say voted for Trump and now Trump is doing a bunch of horrible shit and you're still standing behind him. If you are part of that group, all I'm fucking saying is the same fucking thing when it comes to Dorsey. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, give this guy a fucking chance. Understand the situation he's dealing with. Understand who he's going up against. The same people we're going up against, okay? It's not just the banks, it's more than that, and so on and so forth. So, you know, I think he's doing a pretty good job, and the fact that he's gonna come on again and talk more about this stuff, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, let's dissect that a little bit, his interview and what all that stuff means. And let's talk about Joe Rogan for a bit, because I love Joe Rogan. I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan, but you've heard me talk about it here in recent times, where a lot of times I'll listen to an interview and I'm like, man, I don't like Joe Rogan no more. I don't like what he's saying. I don't like what he, whatever. But I still give him a chance and I still go and listen to him. But after I saw what happened with Dorsey and the backlash and all this other shit, it started making me realize, oh, go, wait a minute. Maybe I myself have been too harsh on him in the past. I started thinking to myself, well, listen, I myself, you know, and change my opinion and my thoughts a lot of times, you know. Hey, like sometimes I'm like, hey, yeah, we're gonna do this, you know, this is my thought, and then all of a sudden something happens. I'm like, oh shit, hey guys, I was wrong. This was wrong. This is what I really meant to say. Let's go with this now, blah, blah, blah. You know, so that kind of stuff. And so being able to do that says a lot. Joe Rogan does that a lot. Joe Rogan is a human like you, like me, like all of us. He's constantly growing and learning and so on and so forth. He is like he is kind of like you have to look at this guy and as like a Larry King. Larry King wasn't fucking grilling motherfuckers, okay? But he just knew how to ask the right questions. And if you want real answers, then all you want to do is listen to Dorsey. Why? There's no reason to be upset at Rogan. Rogan did an amazing job by having him there, and if anyone out there wants to be critical of anyone, it would, you know, we gotta be critical of Dorsey. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think anyone should be critical of him. I think he was really transparent, and he was really out there, you know, in the sense of like he went out. I think he went above and beyond what I thought he was gonna fucking do. And I was really surprised by that interview in a great way. And for reals, I mean, I don't know what else to say, and I'm looking forward to the next interview. And I'm looking forward to your comments on this. I want to know what you guys really have to say about this stuff. You know, there's a lot of people on Joe Rogan that come on there and I'm like, bro, I don't want to, you know, Joe Rogan is a fucking shill. He's part of the left now. Like, for example, he won't have Eddie Bravo on talking conspiracies anymore. He doesn't want to have Alex Jones on, you know, so on and so forth. You'll have certain individuals that are very apologetic towards the left. You know, I get it. Even though a lot of people call him a right-wing nut, which he's not, you know, and it's like, so it's all he is, he's a fucking human. And he has a major platform that everybody has their eyes on. And, you know, we the people have to make up our own fucking minds. And we the people have to do our own research. And we the people have to stop being so fucking lazy and really, go, tackle this shit. You know what I mean? Like, for reals. We need a yellow vest movement in the US, just like there is one going on in fucking France. Okay? Period. Just like Gary Vee is going to say at the end of this video, you know, he was, pretty much talking about the fact that, the US is falling apart. Europe is already fell apart. And that the new markets are the underdeveloped markets. By the way, he did not mention Latin America, which I think is hilarious. And I think that this is personal thought out loud here, but I think I'm going to reach out to him finally and say, hey, bro, I'm in Latin America. I'm part of the Latin American market. Let's do something, dog. Okay? That kind of shit. Why not? I fucking love him, and I do a lot of shit he does anyway, so whatever. So yeah, the point is the fact that, he's pretty much calling it, and saying what's going to happen. He's calling the hyperinflation. He's calling, the bubble bursting. He's calling the fact that, other countries in other parts of the world, whether it's Africa as a full continent or Asia as a full continent and so on and so forth, and Latin America as a full continent, they're making these huge, monster changes towards technology, towards the better, towards, all this stuff, while we're looking at, places like Europe, and the United States, in which they are falling and falling hard. And there's a million reasons why it's falling hard, but a major component to why they're falling hard is, just like the whole 6th place trophy mentality type shit, Where if you come to Latin America or China or whatever, you know, there's only, you know, second place is first loser. That's how I grew up, okay? Second place means first loser. That's it, you know? And that might be very, very fucking harsh, but at the same time, hey, that makes fucking winners, man. All right, simple as that, you know? And it's like, I don't want to sugarcoat that shit. So, you know, getting a 6th place trophy, no, man, you know, like, no, I would never even subject my kids to anything like that. But unfortunately, there's been a whole generation in Europe and in the United States and other parts of the world where that's happened. And that's what's causing a lot of everything that's going to be happening in the future. A lot of the stuff that you know, we talk about, this is it. But again, just like Gary Vee says, just like I tell you, just like the Chinese fucking pig, just like a lot of fucking things are telling you. Listen, this is the fucking time to pull up your fucking panties, get your sand out of your fucking vagina, and get to work. Have fun, okay? There's a bunch of shit you can fucking do, but just get to work. You know what you need to do, what is to get to work. Whether it's pick up a fucking book and read it, start your own business, you start networking, you know, whatever. There's a million motherfucking things that you should be doing out there. And you're not doing it. You're watching Netflix, you're playing with your fucking Fortnite, or whatever the fuck it is you're doing. Look, the last couple of days I've actually had a little bit of free time, and I really considered, hey, I want to download Fortnite and play it for a little bit. I got some hours to kill. I want to know this, I want to whatever. Let me experience it, let me try it out. And within just a little bit of time, it was just like, my mind just did not let me do that. And then I just started preoccupying myself with so many other little fucking things that I was just like, I just completely forgot about it. You know, like that got extinguished, you know? So it's the same kind of fucking thing, guys, you know? I used to be a fucking gamer. I used to be fucking, I have an addictive personality. I can get addicted to fucking anything. All right? For reals. But yet, it's like being able to use these negatives towards a positive, you know? So like, instead of me being addicted to a hard drug, which anyone can fucking get to, I'm like, no, I'm addicted to my work. I'm addicted to making these videos. I'm addicted to making my life better. I'm addicted to making your life better. I'm addicted to so many things. Okay? So I encourage you guys to do the same fucking thing, like for reals. And really, if I were you, be addicted to thinking, okay? Start getting addicted to thinking. Start getting addicted to waking the fuck up. Start getting addicted to that shit, okay? I know a lot of you guys are by just tuning into my channel. We talk about everything. Everything from being a sovereign citizen, you know, what that means, to, you know, talking about the Federal Reserve, to talking about crypto and Bitcoin and technology, or talking about the Chinese pig, whatever. I mean, you know, that's why a lot of you guys tune into my channel. Why a lot of people out there, you know, choose to engage with me because of that fact. The people that don't engage with me are people that would rather just watch the fucking Kardashians. And good for you guys. You go stay in your corner. I'll stay in my corner. You feel me? And that kind of stuff. And so that's the kind of mentality I think that we should all be, you know, embracing right now and taking forward and pushing forward, because 2019 is gonna be fucking epic. But it's up to you more than anything else. It really is up to you, okay? No luck in the world, none of these things, you know, can really do it for you. You have to do it. And look, again, even in 2017, when it was my bad luck year, my bad luck Chinese year, that whole fucking thing, while all you guys are fucking enjoying the bull runs and the buying and the this and the that, I was going through fucking pure hell. But because my mind was right, that pure hell turned into pure awesomeness eventually. Instead of, you know, a lot of people that have this podrido, you know, they have this fucked up, you know, but that 2017 could have been the end all be all for a certain individual. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. If my mind was not right, that's it. I probably would not be here today. 2017 would have been it for me. But since this was right, hey, no fucking problem. You kidding me? Just another fucking notch, you know, on my record of awesomeness, you know, of craziness, of adventures, of this, of that, of that, whatever, you know? Embrace fucking life, guys. Grab it by the fucking balls, all right? I know you guys can do it. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I know today's episode is gonna be very fucking long. You still got a Gary Vee thing to fucking watch after this and so on. So I'm gonna end it here. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining me at night on Bit.tube and on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining me in the Discord. Thank you so much for joining me every day on my fucking YouTube channel. Thank you so much for just being here. Seriously, I appreciate every one of you guys. I have seen a monstrosity of a surgence in subscribers and viewers in the last like month and a half, and I want to keep that ball rolling. And I just want to welcome all of you guys, and I want to say thank you to all you guys, and you guys are the fucking best, for reals. Now, if you guys want to keep helping continue this process, you already know what to do. Like, share, comment, become a patron, leave a donation, do whatever. Help contribute and support this channel in any way that you can. Seriously, even if it's, again, just leaving a freaking comment or a like, that helps immensely, okay? Anything you guys can do so we can keep pushing this message, keep pushing all this forward, so everyone can take advantage of this stuff, okay? Seriously, let's do this. We can do this. We can change the fucking world, but it takes a lot of work, okay? Look, it's too late that I'm already gonna put Gary Vee here, but I was gonna see, look, right now I'm just thinking, fuck, I could put some Jordan Peterson. Whatever. Another great motherfucker. Educate yourselves, okay? Let's just end it here, okay? That's it. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, and let's keep this going, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Taco Tuesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, on YouTube, live, 11 a.m. Eastern. We do our live YouTube. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on Hump Day. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for being here. And now, without further ado, Gary Vee.
So I think when the economy collapses next, I think there's a lot of shit being hidden right now by money in the system that is going to be really gnarly, like really negative. I'm very, very concerned about the next downturn. Because unlike 08, unlike 01, we're all now living public lives. So all of our failures are going to be extremely public. And most people don't have the mental strength to deal with it. So, and a lot of it is parenting stuff. So I'm trying to I'm just not ready to write it.
That's right.
You know?
It will be a completely public shift.
Oh my God.
It will. You know, you got a lot of people posturing that they're ballers and they're killing it, and then they're gonna lose, and they're gonna have to go work somewhere, and they're not gonna be able to hide. And it's gonna hurt. Too much.
Necessary.
It's super necessary. It should have happened in 09. The reason it's gonna be so bad is we didn't actually pay the piper in 09.
It's fake.
We built it up, we bailed ourselves out. So nobody really felt the pain. Like some people got hurt, but we didn't get hurt. I mean, we could have been in some, we weren't willing to have 4 years of like, most people selling their homes and rent, like we didn't go there. They did in the 30s, which is why we had 60 years of prosperity. We were too soft and not willing to go there. Which is why America will lose and look more like Europe. It will, it's 100%. It's already done. China's gonna win.
You know,
they own.
It's the land of honey, you know?
It's the land of a lot. Listen, I love it, but like I mean, Europe's in real trouble. It's now a global afterthought.
Yeah.
I wasn't joking when I said it's irrelevant. It is now an Asia, America world, and in 20 years it'll be an Africa, Asia, America world, and Europe's just not a player.
No.
It just doesn't mean anything.
We're crippled now.
I mean,
Germany and France and
it's over. It's over.
Spain.
I mean, like the state of Texas is more important than 50% of the countries in Europe, like economically. Like and America's gonna have the same thing because Europe was the global power and then it got soft and 8th place trophies become, and we worry about dumb shit. And that's what America's doing now.
Is there anything I can do or anybody here can do to help you with any of your goals?
Yes, execute on what I'm telling you. That's it. The case studies are the ones, right? I'm so desperate because I know it's gonna go away. I've lived it a couple times. It will go, everything I believe in will not work soon. 3, 6 years, that's soon. We're not in the early days of Facebook and Instagram anymore, you know? The second the mobile device is not our primary device, everything breaks. I'm completely at the mercy of the telephone. Just why
Attention's gonna shift.
Attention. So if it goes to voice, we're all in deep trouble except the platforms that own voice. Okay, let's play it out. Let's say now we're doing voice, right? It's a non-visual platform and it's a binary response. When you typed in buy a car on Google, you got 10 results. When you say, Alexa, I wanna buy a car, you get 1 result.
you keep saying how excited you are about this big depression and the depression that's coming out.
Yes.
And you're half joking, half not, but
no,
really...
I'm 100% fucking serious.
Okay.
There's no joking. I've eaten shit for the last 9 years to put me in a position to capitalize. Guys, 9 years ago when I started VaynerMedia, you know how much client service businesses suck. 9 years ago, I was on fire. I just invested in Facebook and Twitter, and nobody even knew this social, and the digital. I was on TechCrunch all the time, Zucks, and all these fucking fancy fucking people were my friends. I should have, like many of my friends who were not as on fire as me, I could have raised a $300 million fund, took 2 points for just running it. Do you understand the math on that? And had 20% of the fucking back end for being somebody who just took fucking meetings and gave out cash to invest, hoping something hit. Instead, I built a business that sucks shit. I'm not joking at all, my guy. I fucking put a decade in to build a foundation to fucking capitalize because I want to buy the Jets and win Super Bowls.
So what's your advice to prepare for that getting worse?
Have cash.
And what's your advice to prepare in that industry when there's that standstill?
Buy shit.
Well, there's a period of time where there's a standstill, and then all the fly
maximize
real
cash.
Estate people.
You know what's happening next.
Right.
So maximize cash right now, and maximizing cash comes in 2 ways. There's people like me who just makes a lot of cash, and there's people like my parents who spend no cash. If my parents and I teamed up, we'd be trillionaires. You know? So everybody here can figure out how they're going to maximize cash. For me, for most people who aren't capable of doing what I'm doing, which is just generate so much, it's probably better to be thoughtful about your spending. Right?
Right. No, I mean, look, there's that period of standstill. You know, everyone's like, oh,
dude,
no, we're at the bottom. No, the bottom's coming.
You'll appreciate this. This is gonna make a lot of sense to you. I value the depression so much that I've been waiting for I've been in a standstill for 4 years. I just know that $100,000 today. See, what people do, they're not smart. They don't think it's the bottom yet, so they're trying to pull a couple more shekels out while it's good, right? What they don't realize is that $100,000 when it's a nightmare economic world is worth $750,000. And they're not gonna be able to pull out $750 in this little window. So am I happy that I haven't maximized all my cash? No, I'm not thrilled. Am I gonna be super pumped when the shit hits the fan? Super pumped. Here's the best part. I'm telling everybody it's gonna happen. Like, you can do it too. It's so black and white, you know.
Oh my God.
If you're in your shit, if you are in your shit, and it sounds like you're in your shit in Miami, it's not gonna get better. It's overbuilt, it's over leveraged, tax implications, it's fucked.
The Band-Aid this time is gonna be much slower than 2008.
100,000%.
Or maybe, brother,
or maybe not. Maybe the current president and the current atmosphere and whoever else, maybe they decide to put a huge Band-Aid too. I don't know. What I know is shit's gonna hit hard.
No doubt about that.
So my advice is don't try to get cute and get a little out, maximize fucking cash. People are gonna be really upset if they don't build a brand during this era. And brand is the only thing. It's why sales bothers me. You could be the best landing page, CAC, LTV, conversion-based ClickFunnels person of all time, but if nobody remembered exactly what your brand was, it doesn't matter. Kleenex and Coca-Cola and Uber are gonna survive. Not the best social media poster who's selling you detox tea, but you don't really remember the brand, you know? It's like my argument with Super Bowl. I think it's the best ad in the world, but all of us will watch a Super Bowl ad, it'll be funny, we'll turn to who we're with and be like, that was fucking funny, and then if I actually ask you in a minute later, what brand was it, you won't know. Literally, and VaynerMedia is doing 2 Super Bowl ads this year. I didn't get my hands in it. I kind of wanted to watch. Next year, I will sell a brand the following Super Bowl ad. It will be a human being, full face on the camera, and that human being will repeat the name of the brand 30 times, and that'll be the entire commercial. And it will be the winner of the Super Bowl. Because nobody will forget the brand.
Will they approve it?
We'll see. Yeah. Depends on how much clout I have in a year. Eventually I'll have enough that they'll just do whatever stupid thing I come up with. But for now, maybe not yet. But it would work. You remember that Beyonce was in it. You remember that the kid farted and that was funny, but you don't literally remember the brand. And that's the purpose. Happens all the time.
Like the car.
You remember yeah, exactly.
The car with Oprah Winfrey when she gave cars to everybody. Nobody know what brand she gave.
I surely don't.
Pontiac G6.
What was that?
Oh, wow, did you win
It
one?
was a Pontiac G6.
Pontiac, yeah.
No, it was in another book I was reading, but that was the point of it. That nobody had any clue what car it was, and it wasn't about the car, it was about her. Everybody remembers that it was Oprah.
Whoever is closest to the consumer always wins. That's the game. And that's why personal brand matters. That shit doesn't go away. So it's always a good thing to do in parallel. You can do Sally the salsa dancer while you put out content about event marketing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's an and game. And what I don't want people to do is hold on to resources when the attention's underpriced. All those, you know what I'd love, I'll expand on it because it's the advice I'm giving you, that's why I looked at you. I would love to dig up all the Eastern Europeans that came over to Manhattan in the 30s and 40s, worked their faces off, built something, and then saved and sat on cash. But Manhattan property was so underpriced. So instead of buying a second building, they sat on cash. That cash is worth the same amount today. That building for $300,000 is worth $38 million. The attention is so underpriced right now. Look, I'm a second rodeo guy. I figured out Google and email. I did well, but the reason I'm the guy in this social media world is I know how much I left on the table. I'm not doing that this time, so got it? 20 fucking people on my team. Because I know it's gonna go away. And then I have good track record that I may be good at Alexa and voice, but I might not. When you can buy real estate at an underpriced price, it works. Attention is the ultimate real estate. You get to take it with you everywhere you go. I literally took wine fans and started a advertising agency. Now, I only took 4% of them because that was a weird ass jump, but.
The thought you just mentioned of there's a recession hitting, I'm gonna want cash to invest when it hits the fan.
You're caught in bad timing.
Yeah, so you know, I'm pouring it in, but at the same time knowing there's something coming here.
Yeah, you're threading the needle. You basically have to decide, can you build enough of brand and enough infrastructure that when shit hits the fan, are you in the top 1 to 2% that picks up the business? I'd have to know what's going on in your business.
Well, I'm not as worried about the business. I think we're gonna explode with that.
Okay.
But every dollar I pour into the business to get to the top 1% is a dollar that I can't spend on buying a 24 apartment unit whenever it's at a discount.
This is called decisions.
Right.
You know, by the way, it might be 29 months before shit hits the fan. You would be able to do a lot of damage in those 29 months, or it could be tomorrow. If I knew, I'd sell everything the day before. I got a lot of Facebook stock. If I knew, I'd sell it all tomorrow, because I'd rebuy it back for half. I just don't know, but I know there's a lot of things in place that feel really off. Whether it's college debt, whether it's not being able to write off certain taxes in certain markets. There's just a lot of pieces that feel Not to mention the macro competition of all these tech-based companies that are coming into your pockets. There's a lot going on.
Right.